No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, and we're back again, man. With Yah-L, man. Wait, no, I was no. I wasn't throwing up nothing.
Yeah, Yah-L, huh? Yeah.
But like, what's that though? Yeah. Like, what did that?
Oh, that's the L. You know, I know niggas don't like me. Yeah, that's the L. You feel me?
Gotcha.
Yeah, I know.
All right, here. So Yah-L, where did we first meet?
Instagram. Well, I'm gonna say it was kind of like there was a situation.
Yeah.
You made a comment, and I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, like, bro, this ain't it. You feel me? Like, let me reach out to you because I don't think you really understand the sensitivity behind that. You know, by the choice of words you use, like extortion and that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because that wasn't never the case. You feel me?
So the video that you're referring to,
correct,
was well, first off, thank you for not whooping my ass, right? But like, I seen you on Clubhouse. You was in a room called Hip Hop Trends.
Correct. Shout out to Rockstar. That's my guy, KK, and my guys, man.
And wait, no. Was it a Hip Hop Trends room that you did that in? Or
no, it actually wasn't. It wasn't Hip Hop Trends. It was actually the Shade Room. It was TSR.
The Shade Room.
Yeah, on Clubhouse. So I didn't, like I said, I was like a newborn. I was birthed into this thing new. I didn't know nothing about nothing. You know, one of my homeboys was like, "Hey, bro, you should get on Clubhouse." And I'm like, "What is Clubhouse?" And they like, "You could meet artists, meet people. It's really for artists who's trying to connect." And I'm like,
he sold you the exact opposite of Clubhouse.
Yeah, bro, I had no Clubhouse etiquette, bro.
To connect?
Yeah. Man, well, shit, I'm sitting here with you now. So I mean, but it was real for that because I feel like at the end of the day, you're really a good dude. Despite of a misunderstanding. Yeah. We're sitting here having a conversation.
Of course.
So yeah, I salute that, you know, salute the real ones for that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah. So what happened was there was a conversation where you was in a room with Roddy Ricch and pretty much,
oh man,
and pretty much you was telling Roddy, listen, man, you ain't been to the hood in a minute. You out here, you know, like carrying that flag and using this to monetize it, you know.
Correct.
And make millions off it, but you're not coming back to at least like, you know, like not even money, but you know, to just speak to niggas and you know, come back and show love. And then Roddy hit you with the infamous line, nigga. Do you know how it feels to make $20 million?
You gotta make $20 million. You gotta make $1 million. I was like, whoa.
Oh, bro. His chest was pumped.
Yeah, man. He had that battery in his back, man. The youngster didn't really understand. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be clear. I never asked him for anything. I never asked him for money. I never asked him to help my career. I never asked him to do anything for me. Mind you, I had already established myself and was on the radio, millions of views, traction on the record. On top of that, I was already doing what I was doing. So it wasn't nothing about myself. It might have came off like that because I was so caught off guard by the reaction of what he was saying. And I'm like, whoa. And then the prepping before that whole situation, it just went a whole different way, you know?
Yeah, so when I heard that,
right,
before I guess I got introduced to LA, in fact, not even LA culture, bro. Before I got introduced to, I guess, you know, brotherhood culture.
Correct.
Right,
brotherhood.
Right, not gangs, but brotherhood.
Brotherhood, correct.
Because listen, I say the same thing, whereas, you know, gangs, you know, it's kind of like, for example, and if you go to college, right, you would join a fraternity.
Yeah.
And those are your brothers for life. Even if you leave the fraternity, those are your brothers for life, right?
Correct.
So that culture of, if you're like for example, Boosie,
right,
and he was wearing the you know, like the fraternity like jacket or
what fraternity was that? I don't.
Oh, I'm not even sure, right? But they had a real issue with him carrying that flag, and he never. You know,
he never pledged.
Yeah.
See, and that's the thing. Your pledge means a lot. You got to go through a few events. You know what I'm saying? To let your brothers know, like, hey, I'm really down for y'all. And I think that's what people were missing. That what I was trying to say. Like, if you're down for the community, come back to the community. It's children over there that don't know you. They ain't seen your face. They don't know what's what. They only can see and hear of what you're saying and what people say, and it's not, it wasn't a good rapport. You know what I'm saying? So my thing was, as a quote unquote big homie, I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, hey, look, check this out, bro. You're not stepping right. Mm-hmm. You're not stepping right. I got to show you how to step. But, he heard and seen a title. He was like, false flagging. Yeah. Nigga, you false flagging. Nigga, like, that's not what we do.
You're definitely here. So like, we're going to get to that part. But where we met was
right, yeah.
Well, Flakko, again, I mind other folks' business for a living.
Right.
That's my job. Somebody say gossiping isn't, suitable for men.
Right. I agree.
But gossiping, right? Being chatty patty is what I do for a living.
That's why I believe how we met is how we met, because you were more open and understanding. Like, and you made the comment and had the content. I ain't seen you. Mm-hmm. I ain't know you. You know what I'm saying? But I felt like I'll be able to run into this dude. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I'm pretty sure I can run into Flakko, whoever this Flakko dude is, because he's very verbal about how he feels.
Your civilians were upset at you now.
Oh yeah, some civilians. Yes, civilians. Yes, civilians.
Now why? Okay, so my video on this was yo, Roddy Ricch don't owe no nigga nothing. Roddy Ricch ain't gotta give 50% of his 20 million to no nigga. Get it on your own, nigga. Right? That was my approach to it.
Right.
Again, and like most civilians who watched that clip was out here in your DMs as well. Like,
like, oh man, you don't do nothing to Roddy. Leave him alone. That's his money. I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, time out. Mm-hmm. I didn't ask that man for no money. I've never tried to do any kind of extorting to that gentleman, that young dude. Mm-hmm. Again.
Now back it up though. So that room.
Right.
So you was in there talking to Wack 100 or to the room?
Wack, yeah, I was talking to Wack.
About Roddy?
I was actually talking to another individual, but Wack chimed in because he knew Roddy and his mother.
How did the room come to be? Like, how did the room start?
So I was talking to I can't remember this dude's name, but I was talking to a dude on Clubhouse.
Person A, yeah.
Yeah. He knew someone that was from the community, but because of some snitching, he ain't no longer from the community. So he ended up asking me like, "Hey, bro, you know such and such?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I know, bro. You feel me? But I don't fuck with him because he all bad. Niggas get out of here." So we talking, and he ended up asking about another individual, and I'm like, "Nah, I don't fuck with bro because he fuck with them, and they don't come around the community." He like, "What?" I'm like, "Yeah." He like, "Bro, I know who you are. You used to coach. I'm like, yeah, that's me, Coach L. Mm-hmm. He like, dang, bro, that's crazy. How you on Clubhouse? He like, man, I'm finna make a room, bro. We gonna talk about it. That's how that happened. I'm like,
all the way back.
Now, mind you, I didn't know nothing about making no rooms, none of that shit. You feel me?
You was brand new to Clubhouse.
Baby, I was a what you call a newborn. I was a baby, fresh out the womb, like, Clubhouse.
Here's
like for real.
Yo, like but want to say, listen, man. Like, yo, I see street dudes on Clubhouse gossiping like our aunties, man.
Man, listen.
Now, when that dude says, yo, I'm finna do this room, you probably don't even know the significance of what's about to happen.
Did not know that. I did not know what doing a room was. I was like, okay, nigga, do it. All right.
Like,
you feel me? Like, do it in there.
So once you got into the room, y'all was chatting it up.
We was chatting up, yeah.
And when did Wack come in the room?
I don't remember, but I just remember him asking me like, "Yeah, nephew, so you know Roddy?" And I'm like, "Yeah, bro's supposed to be from the hood." "Yeah, cause I know him, and I know his mama. Used to do my hair on 88th and May. He used to go to a performing arts school." I'm like, "Damn, you know a lot about this nigga. We don't know." Me personally, I don't know nothing about him. I don't know him.
Yeah,
I've met him a few times. Him being in his, I want to say 16. I want to say maybe 15, 16, 17-year-old. Mm-hmm. That's when I met him, and he was nothing like Clubhouse. He was so. Bro was humble, respectful. Oh man, I heard so much about you, big homie. I'm like, big homie, you're not even from the hood. It was like, I'm trying to figure out.
Is it true though that in the hood that like niggas call anybody with more money than them big homie?
Yes. Yeah, niggas do that weird. That's weird. That's so weird. Like I would
Why
never.
do trifling niggas do that?
Because man, they look up to something. They look up to the materialistic perspective of that.
Yeah.
They don't even know how that person got that money. They just be like, oh yeah, big homie. Yeah, he got a bag. He got a nice car. His chain big. I know a lot of real dudes that are broke, that are real dudes. And I know a lot of fake dudes with a lot of money. So all that, you got money and your money is your say-so. For me, you have no say-so. You don't have a say-so. Your say-so is so minute, I don't even see it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I don't respect that. But for those who do, that's their cup of tea. You know, that ain't me though.
Now, while the room was going on, again, I can assume, just knowing Clubhouse, I can assume this is how that room started. You know, he brought you in there. Oh man, bro. Oh, listen, man, I got the exclusive, man, the shade room exclusive, bro. This is for the, right? I know that's how that conversation was starting off. So while you was giving your point, Wack 100 came in. Yeah. Now, when did it get introduced? Yo, I'm about to bring Roddy Ricch in here.
So Wack was agreeing with everything. Oh, he was, yeah, you're right. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how it happened. I know a lot of niggas that be doing fake shit like that. Hell, I did it. And I'm like, nigga, you did it. Like, oh yes, this dude, he's a character. You feel me? So he like, you know what? How you feel? I could get nephew on the phone right now. And I'm like, really? I said, damn. By him saying that, it like a light went off because I'm like, bro, I've been trying to holler at this dude, and I'm just like, if he do that, we'll get the point across. You feel me?
Those Clubhouse, listen, that Clubhouse room owner was probably like, yo, this shit finna go up for us, right? So
yeah,
no, so Roddy was actually ducking your calls,
yeah,
and then Wack being able to get him on the phone already like had you and felt a little bit like, damn, nigga.
It was like a coach up situation. Like, nah, let him talk, nephew. Let nephew. No, he was like, let nephew talk. You know what I'm saying? Yah-L, be cool. Don't, you know what I'm saying? Don't yell at him. Just let him be cool. So I'm thinking we finna be mano y mano. Like, how me and you talking? Yeah. So what's up? I'm like, what's up? Mm-hmm. See the title? I mean, what else you want me? What am I supposed to do? Mm-hmm. Shut up, bitch ass nigga. Would you want me to like bless a blood vessel? Like, I'm just addressing the elephant in the room. It's a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's how
you're actually like super calm and cool.
Yeah, bro, because when you extra'd out, I don't believe that. I believe you act when it turns on when you need it to turn on. Because at the end of the day, I'm in a room full of respectable individuals. There's no need for me to bring that type of energy in this room when everybody's in here is not on that energy. Mm-hmm. Everybody's in here on whatever they own. I'm on what I'm on.
Roddy was animated.
Oh man, when I say, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, so what's your listen, yo, what's up with your voices? When did you realize that you even like had that skill, bro?
Oh man, I want to say after listening to E40.
E40.
Favorite artist. That's my favorite artist.
Of all time?
Of all time. I think he's so different. He's just so different.
Yeah.
Unorthodox. It's like something you'd be like, damn. And like he do that. I've been telling niggas a long time. Like what? Like, wait, hold on. Like,
yo, I'm used to this because I like hear you do this on Clubhouse a lot, but people probably, yo, he got mad voices.
Right. And it's crazy because like hearing him and his unique way of delivering his rhymes, that caught my attention about rapping. So that led me into like using my voice as an instrument. Like my producer would tell me, my friend, he would tell me, hey man, use your voice, bro. You can sing. Use your voice. And I'm like, damn, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, I don't, until I caught on and repetitiously trying new things, trying to like different octaves, different characters with my voice. Mm-hmm. Let me say delivering it.
Of course.
Delivering my lyrics a certain way. And my team helped me do that. You know what I'm saying? So,
man, here, right here. So once Roddy came in, now Wack at this time, right? Wack at this time was on your side.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, but it's Clubhouse. So I'm not taking it like he's the homie. He's he's agreeing because I'm saying some real shit. It's true. It's true. There's nothing, you know what I'm saying? So He like, yeah, y'all know him, and his mama used to do his mama used to do my girl hair and all that, and that ain't right. You shouldn't do stuff like that. This is how Wack talking.
Yeah.
But once he got him on the phone, energy shift.
And he took Roddy's side down.
Of course.
While in the room. Now Roddy's biggest contention was, I ain't coming back to like hug no blocks with no nigga now that I'm up 20 million. So, right, so what was your response to that? Because it get to be real, man, like they really didn't allow you to say nothing. Like he was pretty much screaming and then he just like left, right? So what was like your response to that comment? Yo, I'm up 20 million. Why do I gotta come back and sit, and like sit on the blocks with niggas?
First off, nobody asked him to come sit on the block. That was never a point of interest. The thing is that stand on the truth. Do what you. I'm not even gonna say that. I'm gonna say you use the community. You use the likeness of a lot of individuals, the community itself, the bloodshed, the incarceration of innocent individuals, free bone. You know what I'm saying? And you use that, and you came and you haven't stood on none of those principles or morals to showcase that, okay, look, I did that. Let me help out the artists or the children. Let me do that. You know what I'm saying? And that hasn't been present. Like Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar goes to his community, not just Compton or Bompton. He goes to his community and do for his community. Okay? That's not the city of Compton. He goes to his community personally. Nipsey went to his community and did for his community. Come to the community. Do for the community. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It's kids over there who know your lyrics and all that. They don't know you. I don't know you.
Really?
I know of you.
Yo, listen, back it up, right? Because that was one of like the point of contentions was Roddy ain't from the hood.
Right.
Now, just break it down for us, right? When did you meet Roddy? When did, like, how did Roddy get put on, et cetera, et cetera? Like, is Roddy from the hood?
He's growing up in the community. He did not grow up in the community. This was a business move. That's what it was. Like when I first met him, his music was just regular music, It wasn't the music that you hear now. So when I met him, he actually came and told me and another individual, hey, I don't want to be a gang member. Ooh. That's not me. I don't want to do that. Wow. I want to just be a rapper. I said, wow. I said, I respect you for that. I respect you for saying that. So do that. So at the end of that, I'm thinking he took that and walked away with it. I look up, I hear people say, oh yeah, that was a good business deal. I'm like, business. Business? Like, what's going on? Like, and then the homie, I'm standing on the boulevard, I see a little situation and I'm like, what the hell is that? I look up, right, he's getting in the car, leaving, driving off. I look up, yeah. I had fun, he's on it. I'm like, what the fuck? What?
He's out of here now.
I'm like, what's going on here? I'm living my life. I'm handling business. I'm coaching. I'm my daughter. I'm doing everything that I'm doing. I'm not focused on him. So when I'm seeing it, and I'm like, bro, this is going to backfire. This is not going to be good.
At that time, though, so Roddy at that time was already a part of the Brotherhood.
No, he was a part of a family.
A family,
not the Brotherhood itself. You had the family that he attached himself to get on Clubhouse and say, he don't know y'all. He only know us. That was a true statement. He doesn't know us. So he attached himself to a particular family.
Yeah.
So
now Roddy did say though that he knocked out 2 niggas in 40 seconds to get put on. Now did Roddy knock out 2 niggas? How did that happen?
It was 3 seconds.
Oh, wow. He knocked out 2 niggas in 3 seconds? How that happened? Listen, man. Listen, bro. Listen. If Roddy being from the family and brotherhood, if you niggas taught him how to knock out two niggas in 3 seconds, bruh, I gotta be taught, man.
Poetic, I'm gonna need you to use common sense. This is such 3 dudes. Mm-hmm. One as big as me, mm-hmm. One maybe as big as you.
Oh, it's 3 dudes.
And you dropped 2. You knocked 2 of them out. Ooh. What metaverse did this happen in? Because I need to go there and get my squabble skills to perfect. I need Superman squabbles.
Oh man.
That is, you gotta be, bro, who taught you? Mm-hmm. Like, you gotta have Mike Tyson blood with Mayweather's defense to knock 2 dudes out in 3 seconds. You know that didn't happen. That did not happen, bro.
So, okay, so then like what happened then?
This is what happened. He went back there and his manager at the time told one of the young dudes, hey, don't hit him in the face. He got interviews. Ugh. I guess some little scruffle, it was over.
Gentrified gangbanging.
I mean, if they want to take that, you can have that, man. But I didn't approve of that, and I still don't approve of it because it's like you still monetized a whole lifestyle, mm-hmm. and it wasn't just my lifestyle; it was others that are not here no more. Mm-hmm. You know, still in the community. It's youngsters in the community right now that are dope artists, mm-hmm. and where are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, your presence is not felt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
now, like, after that though, now when did you start to say, "Yo, listen, like, I gotta holler at him," like, cause you seen him, and then like he left, and then you like started hearing like the hit records. At what point did you like figure out, "Yo, I gotta holler at him"?
It's real deep. That's a deep situation. Free bone. You know what I'm saying? That's part of the situation. Yeah. So mm-hmm. knowing that I was seeing it and I'm like, nah, man, dudes is allowing this to happen. They're using the likeness. We need to fix this. We got to fix this because it's a lot being involved in this. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And it wasn't right. So I'm like, you know what? Let me step up and holler at him and let him know, like, hey man, it's a lot going on. You might just want to tap in and just let me holler at you so I can give you the scoop so you can have a conscious decision to understand, like, if you choose to keep doing this, it's not going to be good because you're falsifying a lot of the things you're saying on top of mm-hmm. the people that you are attaching yourself to are not involving the community as a whole. You're doing that for that family. You're not doing it for the community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I had a fallen homie that just passed away, RIP C2, he was one of those dudes that could have been helped. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? He could have been helped. And by me saying that, like, you convey with this man via Instagram and phone. Dude had dope music. Could have reposted him. Could have let him open up for shows, big shows, but you chose not to. Mm-hmm. This man lost his life thinking that y'all was and that was never gonna happen. Mm-hmm. And then your excuse was, I don't come around because of this individual dying in the hood. He didn't even die in the hood. He died at a party somewhere in LA. We don't even.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So It's like you use the death to justify you not coming around and then not being able to convey with people who have knowledge that you might need to know of. And you just said, fuck it. You bigger than the program. And I was like, nah, you ain't bigger than the program. I had dudes trying to come, oh man, leave it alone, trying to hush me up, but I'm not for sale. Yeah. I'm not for sale. I stand on truth. Mm-hmm. And me trying to reach out to him was just me showing him, like, hey, bro, there's a way you do things, and you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
So
Here, right? So like there was also this dispute about did he really like bill somebody out? Did he put money on books? And he said, and he's been doing that. And then I think you said something about, nah, but that's not true. Like who was supposed to get it didn't get it.
So again, free Bone.
Yeah, shout out to Bone.
Yeah, shout out to Bone, man. You know, that man's story is going to be incredible. He's doing something for a person from the community, but it's their family. Just like if you go back to the Clubhouse and you listen to the replay, that family, that's who he's doing it for.
Yeah.
When he should be doing it for someone who's innocent. Like, not saying bro not innocent or nothing, but I'm saying this man, everybody know he's innocent. Like, it's not like he went out here and committed a crime and then he's rehabilitated by the system and now we're like, oh, free the homie. No, this man is really innocent. Somebody constructed a lie. He's in jail. He's been in jail for 2 decades.
Wow.
And we need this brother to come home because he's innocent. It's sad that the corruption of the police, the injustice of what they do, added to a falsified statement, it doesn't help. And by this young individual knowing that this is going on, it's like, bro, the lawyer that you should be helping, like help him out, bro. Like, you popping it. I made $20 million for the label. Like, okay, you did that. We all know that the label made that. We know the label. We know the gross in the network. We know that.
Yeah.
But don't pop it like that. And then the community is still, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. It's, listen.
It's self-explanatory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
No, listen, I definitely understand it, right? Now, after that incident happened, now I seen on Clubhouse. Now here's the clip. No, was it on Clubhouse? I think it was. All right, folks from your hood was on Clubhouse taking Roddy's side. I think. You said
that was part of that family.
Gotcha.
That it wasn't. It was part of that family that was doing all the rhetoric and all that stuff.
Yeah, and then you actually like came into the room and said, "I'm gonna be in the hood in like 10 minutes."
Yeah, energy shift.
And you really pulled up.
Yeah, I pulled up.
Now, why was it that important for you to say, "Yo, listen, like again, like y'all are only on Clubhouse, but this narrative y'all pushing, I got to pull up and handle that."
Because at the end of the day, this is my name. On top of that, this is the family doing this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're trying to say that I'm hating and all of this or whatever, because I didn't let it affect me.
Yeah.
I'm still standing on what I'm standing on. I'm standing on truth while others are standing in the booth. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like when them dudes did that, it was like, damn, so is this some real, are they telling the truth? No. I didn't fold for no money. You can't pay me to say something. You can't, oh yeah, I got you, I'm gonna throw you some tickets or a sweatsuit and you could be cool and you can't do that to me.
What can Roddy do though? Like I guess right now since things like went left, what can Roddy do, I guess, to make it all right and win back over Yah-L?
It's not even about me.
Yeah.
It's never been about me.
Or the hood, yeah.
It's about the community. The community, if you're going to monetize and make money off of the community, do for your community. It's just that simple. You have artists, you have the children, you have a lot of things. Like, it's a lot of things you can do. It's not about me. I don't want nothing from you. I never asked nothing from you. Again, I was on a hit record, Scandalous, with Wallie the Sensei, featuring Mar and myself. Millions of views. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nothing from him. He needs to be real with himself and just be authentic with himself. This is the question that I have. This is my thing. How you feed the streets in the hood never ate. And if you did, nigga, who prepared the plates? Can't be a big stepper if you wear a size 8.
Miss Socrates Yah-L.
I'm OTG. I'm really out the gates. You feel me? So it's like, it's nothing you can do for me. But it's young minds over there, inspiring minds, it's artists over there that you can do something for. But I have to be honest with myself. I can't even expect them to do that because you can't really understand that struggle when you didn't come from it.
Mm-hmm. Here, so like if he right now says, yo, damn, yo, I was tripping, starts coming back to the hood, starts, start like reposting different artists, and start giving people, opportunities. Would that correct us wrong, or like right now it's just all the way bad? And
nah,
he can do
honestly, that'll help the ones that need that. You know what I'm saying? And salute to those who don't, if they do. But it's not even. You use the community, do what's right, and it's like for those who accept whatever, that's on.
Man,
you made 20 million off the imagery and the lifestyle and the likeness, not just my life, of everybody who grew up over there. The real ones, not the fake ones, the real ones that really stand on principle and morals and understanding. Like they still over there. Yeah. It's just so shadowed by so much fucketry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's too much of it.
Yo, listen, facts, right? Even when like that situation happened.
Yeah.
Even how like the civilians and regular people reacted. In my mind, there's definitely a misconception.
Of course.
Of the brotherhood and gangbanging.
Okay.
What do you think that like misconception is, when it comes to gangbanging, and why do you think that the audience reacted, such in like a nigga, like you nasty?
Because they heard me address certain things, and then the whole $1 million, $20 million, come to the hood for you. Like they heard that and they was like, dang, this dude, he's trying to get in Roddy's pockets. Again, I never asked him for that. So when people that are outside of that hear that, that's the first thing they're gonna think. He's trying to extort them. He gonna try to rob them. I've never robbed none of my homies. Never told on nobody. Never turned no phase down. Never had sex with none of my homeboys' women or woman. Yeah. I've never done those things. My name ain't got no smut on it. Like my boy Rockstar say, smut free. Hashtag. We smut free out here. We don't do that stuff because if you part of the brotherhood, it's all good. We look out for each other like that. I have friends outside of gang life that don't gangbang, that I'm real cool with. So it's not about the gang, the culture. People that didn't understand that, that's the first thing that they heard was, oh, this dude trying to extort him. He want money out of him. No.
Yeah.
Far from it.
So like beyond Roddy, what do you think is the biggest misconception about gangbanging? Because when I came here, I had, a few like, not viral moments, right, but semi-viral moments where I was speaking on, like gangbanging culture.
Right.
Now, what do you think is the biggest misconception, just like beyond Roddy, just in general?
That everybody got to be rah-rah. When you from a community, there's roles. You know what I'm saying? When you from that community, when you really grew up in there, you know what I'm saying? And, you got turned up dudes, you got dudes in the field, you got dudes who go to work, you got dudes who do music, it's different levels and categories of being from the hood. So I don't expect this person to be the type of person that I am unless they willingly and voluntarily want to be the type of person that I was. And if you do choose that route, then you have people who will tell you like, hey man, like if you're going to do it, you're going to stand on your 10. You ain't going to get caught in those situations and then fold up because you scared and you don't want to take no, look, you was out there doing that crime, you go do that time. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, you learn how to stand on your 2 feet as a man. You fuck up, face them consequences. Don't coward out because you can't take the heat. Man, you fucking lit the fire. You lit it. You stood in it and it was like, oh, this shit tight. And now that shit get tight, it's like, oh, I don't want, you know what I'm saying? So everybody isn't on the same mental, like everybody ain't doing the same thing. So I can respect somebody growing up in the hood and say, you know what? I don't want to gangbang, I just want to do music. Okay. Don't be talking about popping shit, and you could talk about the experiences that you had. Like, damn, I seen this, then I seen that. Remember, mama used to on the crack.
Like, wait. Like, if somebody like start rapping and say, "Yo, listen, man, I'm really from the trenches. I seen 6 niggas get shot last week. I spun a block. No, sorry, I seen niggas spin blocks." And now, can somebody rap like that? Saying, "Yo,
and they never lived that life."
Well, they're saying, "I seen."
Yeah,
niggas.
But that's the thing though, Poetic. You can see a lot. Look. You can see a lot. Just don't identify the people of who you talking about. Don't be telling me, yeah, I seen the homie D sell drugs to the homie J, and J, like, you don't want to put people, just the experience of it all. Like, yeah, I seen crackheads.
Yeah.
Something for the stick. I seen left home, forgot the stick. I seen this, that. And a whole nother other. It's crazy how black men is just killing one another. You feel me? You gotta really understand that.
Wait, hold up now. Was that a freestyle? Or?
Yeah, I do that, man.
Man, come on now. Ain't no way, man.
I do that. I really do that, man. I do this. I really do that.
Yo. If after this interview, if I look in Yah-L's iPhone notepad, you telling me I ain't gonna see that bar?
No. I can pull it out right now.
Nah,
I'll show you right now.
You good.
Nah, man, I really freestyle, meaning like my life has so many different experiences, and it's not no crazier than the next person, the person who didn't have a parent growing up, or the person who grew up in a foster home. My life is probably not even as crazy as theirs. But I had an experience. I had a life before this life.
In Compton.
I never lived nowhere else. All I know is Compton.
You break it down. What's it like, again, me and AD had this like discrepancy where I seen like Google Maps images of Compton. It was like nothing but like mansions, much nicer than where I grew up.
Why do he keep saying mansions?
Right?
Hey, me.
But then AD told me, yo, it ain't sweet.
Nah, cause he like my boy was telling you, it ain't. It's really, it's like this. It's like this, bro. East side, west side of Compton. You got like if you put in Google Maps, right, and you see the west side of Compton, you might see the blood side, the Damu side, and it might look nice over there. Man, that shit ain't sweet over there. And then you might look on the east side of Compton, you might see a decent looking community. It ain't sweet over there.
Man.
So you really on a lose-lose end if you don't know that community and you go over there on some bullshit, or you move over there thinking it's sweet, and you looking like something, they gonna look at you like something. You feel me?
Now, in Compton, when did you start getting in the mix?
I was young, man. I was like 12 years old.
12 years old?
12.
How do you come around at 12 years old? Aren't they like, nigga, leave, nigga, get your...
You want to know something? I grew up with a lot of women in my family. It's more women than like immediate, like my sisters and brothers. So like, I didn't want to get caught up with, I don't know. Like I just felt like I needed to be around young brothers. You feel me? Like I had my dad, you know what I'm saying? He tried his best to, football and shit like that. But
oh wait, so Pops was not in the mix. Pop was like
Pops did his thing, but he wasn't a gang member.
Gotcha.
Pops wasn't a gang member. I was young, you know what I'm saying, trying to find myself. No big brother. I'm going to school. I'm around all the gangbangers. You feel me? And it was crazy because the dudes that I hung around in middle school, still my boys to this day. And those were the dudes that like showed me that brotherhood. Like I would go to school not having lunch money sometimes. And my boy, his name Chewy, he'll be like, "Hey man, I got you. Like come over here. I got you."
Man, that's real.
Like you hungry?
That's real.
You want to go, like, man, we go to my granny house and she'll cook and all that. And I'm like, dang, like bro, acting like a real homie. So
that's real.
I gravitated to that love. Like I gravitated to the love that was showing me at a young age. So when I got put on, it was like, shit. I already lived in the projects, so it wasn't like I was new to it.
Now,
you feel me?
At 12 years old, how did that work? Like, do like a bunch of 30-year-old grown-ups beat you up? Like, how did it work?
It was dudes my age.
Wow.
It was dudes my age, and when I say we was squabbling, funny part, they put me on at school. I had to go to the hood and get put on again, so I actually got put on twice.
Yo,
I actually got put on 2 times. So that's why I take the representation and people floss, well, you want to call it false flagging, you want to call it perpetrating. I take it serious because I really come from that. I really, you know what I'm saying? I really lived it. I really have fallen friends, dead homies. I really have those. You know what I'm saying? So it hit me different when I hear certain things being said and the world is like, oh man, this dude. I was like, nah, I could forgive those people for saying that. You know why? Because I forgave you and they didn't understand.
Yeah. Yo,
you feel me?
Especially in LA though, there are a lot of celebrities and rappers who became rich, made millions, and then resorted back to joining.
I don't understand that.
Now
I don't.
But like, how do you get put on though as a multimillionaire? Can be being jumped, right? Can you pay your way into it?
Some people do it. They're doing it now. You got art out of now. Only thing I can prove is what I can prove, but I've been hearing a lot of that going on, and it's like, that's sad, man, because it's like you exploiting people's struggle. You exploiting the struggle. They make movies off of our struggle. Do those communities get reprimanded for that? No. They just be like, oh, they shot the movie over there on that house. Oh, they was over there, and yeah, they shot that. What the fuck is that? Why? Okay, you done made all this money off of this community. Go back to that community.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Go back over there, and I'm not talking about on holidays. It's 365 days in the year. It's starving kids over there every day. It's mothers over there mourning children, need bills paid. Like, they need real help. You get what I'm saying? And y'all done made multi-million-dollar. These movies be on reruns all day. And it's like, dude, ain't nobody asking y'all for nothing but to just help the community out.
I seen the wildest video a few years ago. So Soulja Boy went on live.
Oh my God.
Who says Soulja ain't from the hood? In the middle of the hood. Now,
I'm not from over there.
Yeah, no,
that's on them.
But
hey,
but that was the wildest thing. And here's why that was wild to me. Yeah, this man's a multimillionaire, and he felt as if because there were people online coming and saying things again, just in the comment sections, in them, like YouTube videos, saying, "Yo, he's not from the hood. Yo, he's not blah blah." And he felt as if he had to prove that to people. That was wild to me.
Well, he did, because it's like nobody believes you have to. Nobody's saying go out here and kill 20 people. But when you come from a struggle where you know that there's mouths to feed, there's deaths happening, people need help. It's not about just shoot them up, bang bang. You know what I'm saying? And if you got a family member who sold drugs to feed their family, okay, that's on them. They fed their family. That's what they was doing it for. But when you got dudes out here selling drugs just to buy new designer and hang around other grown men, something wrong with you. Something is definitely wrong with you.
The real authentic ones, though, like for example, like you got your voices, you be singing, right? From my experience, the real authentic ones are you the ones who are like, who are funny, got personalities, and the ones who are pretending to be the real nigga. What you say to me? Got real hard, stone cold, got the,
these individuals
carrying 40 Glocks on them.
Look, these men know me. They know me. Yeah, like, for real. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like, I can't be fake, even if I try, because they gonna call me out on it. I'm like, hey, nigga, that ain't you. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But it's like you said, the authentic ones, bro. I have a whole mural in my community.
Speak on that. You got a mural.
A mural. And not just me. It's other individuals who played a part into inspiring the youth and other artists to be who they are today.
And that's in Compton, right?
That is in my community.
Wow.
My face immortalized forever.
Wow.
Uh-oh. No, but I'm just saying, it's just...
Wait, though. Unless the ops spin back and spray paint over that bullshit.
Listen. They're not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. They ain't smoking crystal meth. They ain't that... Niggas know they ain't that...
I know some paid-ass niggas watching this thinking, oh, yeah, that's next.
But it's the thing, that shows you the importance of the role and the imagery of what you play in your community. I've coached the youth. Hell, Kalan.frfr was just on here. I coached him.
Yo, he's dope.
Yes, dope artist. Didn't even know he was gonna do music when he left football. And I coached him.
You know what's crazy too? And here's why he's dope. I found out about him on the Shade Room before I even knew he was a rapper. Right? So like, right? So apparently like there were like females and women.
Yeah.
Mad as hell that, and he posted like a female, right?
Wait. What female was this?
I'm not even sure, right? But like, and he posted, you know, a picture of him and a female. And his female fans was out here wilding out and right saying,
man, listen,
right?
you listen,
and you know,
you selling the image.
You
selling the image. You better let them women like you.
Oh man,
like I think personal life is personal life.
Yeah,
and when you are a public figure like himself and any other like a Usher or Trace on any that does that type of music, the image of what it's just like stripping, like the strippers. They selling you a fantasy. So, of course, you see a dude go in the club throwing money at the girl that you throw money at, you're going to feel some type of like, man, that's my chick I throw money at. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to upset your fans, bro. Like, man, like, let your personal be personal. Exactly. That's just, you can do what you want to do. I don't care.
Yeah.
But.
Nah, listen, he's definitely dope, man. Now.
Do what you want to do. You know?
Here, so growing up in the mix now.
Yeah.
When did you say, yo, I'm finna start this, you know, just like music career? No, listen. And you started off as an R&B artist.
Well, it was an intertwine of both. It was a mixture of both.
Yeah.
I was what you would call, I was rapping, I was singing, but I was kind of like rappy, singy. It wasn't full-fledged all the way. My team, TDMG, shout out to the District Music Group. They helped mold my sound.
The sound.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so when I actually start taking it seriously, it was like, damn, bro, they believed in me. They believed in my talent. They believed in my voice. They believed in my writing, my pen. I didn't have so many opportunities working with them, paid opportunities. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they helped me. And it was like, damn, bro, like, I really can do something great with my talent. Let me take it serious. And I know, you know, you got to get out here and support yourself. You got to get out here and do what you got to do. So, you know, I started taking it serious. I was like, bro, let me get in the studio, make some songs, and I'm here.
Yo, here. So you actually started off, you started making music, and then you linked up with your cousins and started a group.
Well, that was so many years ago. That was a while ago. That was man, a long time ago.
But a group though.
It was a group. Yeah, it was
like a boy band or like
it was some
niggas actually rapping.
This nigga. It was actually Bird was the J Bird. He was the rapper and manager over the group. It was J Bird, myself, my cousin, my boy Jig, and if you know Trap Kitchen, he's a cook. That was our beat maker.
Actual chef?
Yeah, he's a chef.
Who makes beats?
Who makes beats? Yes.
Yo, listen, I gotta meet that nigga, man.
Hey, man, the hood is. You'll find the crazy and the most unique people in the hood, man. I'm telling you, it's so much talent in the hood, man.
Here. So like you guys actually got a situation with Universal and then that didn't work out. So like what happened?
Everybody just had different things going on. There was some behind the scenes stuff that and I really not too privy on. But it didn't work out for us. Now,
once y'all break up, first off, what was that like realization, yo, this shit ain't gonna work like we done?
Priorities, mindset. Not being educated in the business. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing how to conduct business. It's about, you got to know the business. You know what I'm saying? At least get somebody around that understands the business. And whatever case that was at that time, it just didn't work out.
Would you ever consider signing to a record label in 2022?
I'm open. Like, the deal got to be right. Like, I don't have nothing against deals. It's just the type of deal that you get. You get what I'm saying? Like, you hear a lot about 360s. Like, I'm pretty sure there are some great people at all of these labels, right? I'm pretty sure there are. But
don't think that now.
But no, listen. You got to go through it, and then you might land with a person who be like, you know what? Nah, we can get you this. We can get you that. It just depends. I don't know. I can't speak ill on somebody I don't know. Yeah. Like, I'm all for all the artists who are underground, who's independent, salute to those dudes working hard at their craft and not giving up when somebody told them to, or a label, you know, turning them down, and they like, damn, the label turned me down. No, that just probably wasn't a label for you. There might be a label out there who, I don't know, if your business is right, and then they come with, I mean, it could work for you. I don't know. It's hypothetical.
Here, so like, you know, as a veteran, right? Like, exactly how do these record labels take advantage? Like, how is this so easy? Is it just like them just taking kids from the hood who, you know, don't really know no better, don't really got no representation, and, you know, they just fuck them over?
It could be a numerous of things.
How's it that easy though?
Because some people they see the glitter and glamour before the hard work, and then they don't really read the black and white. They don't get lawyers involved. They don't get the paperwork looked over. That's what I ended up having to do. I had to go get paperwork looked over to make sure I was getting the best situation for me. Mm-hmm. And when I found that black and white wasn't right, oh yeah, I got to push that to the side. You feel me? Nah. Man,
like being a vet in this game, man, like you must be looking at these new contracts these little niggas is getting, be like, 60 million for Youngboy?
That's
like, come, bro, back then, bro, like
it gotta be deeper than that. Youngboy's talented, but I heard he was eating off the YouTube, so it's like.
And you don't think though that he got signed for 60 million, or
I don't know,
or like, he got signed for 60 million?
KK, did he get signed for 60 million? Oh, he got signed for 60 million. I mean, because I don't know.
Well, you know, there were some disputes recently.
Yeah, I mean,
I think his manager said, you know, that
I know Wack got on there and was like, he signed for hey, Poetic, I got you. Like, you know, he wanted to include himself in all the business of telling, like, nigga, did he get? Come on, bro, we don't need you lying. Like, we found out he signed for 60 million, so he signed for 60 million.
Yo, 60 million, man. Yo, if deals like that were available back then, these dudes probably would have owned like your souls, man.
Poetic. I remember when you had 10, 20, 30,000 views and you was the dude.
You was it.
Like, in other countries, to have that many views in those countries, you like famous out there. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, some of these artists get that machine and, you know, they win.
Yo, people is faking the funk in 2022. I'm talking about YouTube. Bro, listen. Listen, like, it got so cold,
Silicone.
I know that these dudes could, like, bro, they could buy fake Clubhouse followers now, bro. Clubhouse followers, like the crazy. Active rooms too, you can buy, like, for example, you can, like, buy some shit to where, like, 100 people can be in a room.
Because you can monetize a room, right?
On Clubhouse?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
Can you monetize a room on Clubhouse?
Nah, I don't think so.
Monetizing a room on Clubhouse?
No.
Like, so you can't make money off of Clubhouse?
No, like for example, if somebody like an independent business, like for example, if K makes music and K say, yo, listen, can you please pin my link and in your room and I'm going to pay you some money? Yes, but like Clubhouse don't.
Oh yeah, I mean, of course, because they be having Cash App rooms and play your money. I mean, play your music Thursdays and give us $100 and we'll skip. Like, bro, that is a cold. I ain't even gonna say that. I was gonna say a cold scam, but I haven't heard anybody making it off of Clubhouse due to.
Bro, listen,
to doing that.
Why?
I don't know though.
Listen. And this is why I don't understand why people take Clubhouse seriously. Because right now, listen, like Clubhouse interface is 10 million users. And we all know half of that is probably like, it's 2-3 accounts by like one person who's consistently getting banned, 5 accounts.
That shit's crazy, the banning and all that. But to piggyback off what you said, people take it serious because some people don't got no life. And they wake up and just get on Clubhouse. Shit, I thought Wack didn't have no life. That ain't be on there 24/7. He be on.
Your man there though, you know.
What I'm saying? I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but you can meet real people off of Clubhouse. It's just, what is your motive getting on there? If you just on there to have a Clubhouse relationship, you gonna be on there looking like a goofball.
Yo, what's your stance on street dudes coming on Clubhouse, having paperwork party and gossiping?
The gossiping thing, I ain't with the gossiping, but it's like this. The paperwork party, you got dudes hiding. Niggas be hiding.
Yeah.
I feel that you should have a right to know who you're hanging with.
But on Clubhouse though?
If it happens on Clubhouse, it happens on Clubhouse. Well, I mean, this dude on Clubhouse saying he's a big dude and he in everybody's room telling everybody he a super gangster and all that. And then somebody get on there and know you and be like, hey, bro, I know you. You ain't like that. Matter of fact, you was a rat. You was a snitch. I ain't no snitch. I got the paperwork right here. Matter of fact, PTR. Yeah. You feel me? And they show the paper. It is what it is. I just feel like that's okay. But just going, hey, Tanisha fucking with Jonathan because, she broke up with Matthew. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she fucking on this. Like, that's the gossip and shit that I'll be like, I don't give a fuck about that. But for me, if I'm on Clubhouse, I'm in a room and we're having a real conversation, like the title is something deep. And some dude come up in there saying like, yeah, I'm Mooty Woo and I know the politics because I did XYZ. And I'm ABC right here, you feel me? And then somebody come in the room like, hey, man, I know you in real life. You ain't built like that. You don't even move like that.
Well, so like the first part of that is what I'm against. Well, again, not even what I'm against, because again, I don't have like any like eggs in that fight, right? I'm not a street nigga, right? But when I see that, I'm like, yo, I remember the days, bro, especially like as a kid growing up and just watching the TV. Yo, street dudes in like the early 2000s back then, bro, they were like coy, sly, very but that's so spoken, but like very calm, right? Knew how to maneuver. Like these niggas in 2022 that I've been witnessing, these niggas is chatty patty, these niggas is arguing, cussing out, admitting the crimes on Clubhouse.
Well, okay, let me say this. There's a difference between a street dude and a gang member. Ooh. To me. Because I say this because gang members they from hoods or whatever. Street dudes, you got certain dudes who just sell drugs. They scam, but they be in the streets. Street dude. Gang member is gang member. Gang member. Yeah. Different type of, but gang members be in the streets. So it's like the street dudes, a lot of them don't gang bang. They just be in the streets. So you got some street dudes who be out here keeping it solid, that don't be snitching, that don't be doing no weird shit. You feel me? And you got gang members who do the same thing. Yeah. You feel me? So I think there's a divide. Like for me, that's how I view it. I don't view street dudes as gang members because a non-affiliate can be a street dude. He could be a dude that be all in the parties with the burner on him, protecting himself and the niggas that he came with, whether they gang bang or not. They might be scamming. They might have sold drugs. Who knows? But he's a street dude because he be out there in the streets moving around. Yeah. But gang members are gang members. When a gang member go to a party, he got to make sure his ops not out there. Street dudes, we have ops too, but the gang members know like, oh, Wooty Woo from Wooty Woo over in there. Like I'm a Crip. I can't go to this party because I know these Crips might be in a party that I don't get along with, or these Bloods might be in a party that you feel me? Yeah. So like that's just me growing up in that. That's the understanding that I got growing up, that street dudes really do this, but yet they hang with gang members and gang members are who they are. So,
now, speaking of street dudes and convicts, you used to write for the Mindless Behavior.
Yeah, I did a little writing for them, but I didn't, and nothing never got, because they broke up. Yeah, they broke up, so.
Man.
But I always remember the opportunity because I take every experience like, damn, I was close, maybe I can get closer. Let me stay focused, let me stay at it. And then I looked up, I was writing with Wallie the Sensei. We on the radio.
Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, listen, because the universal shit ain't work out. Mindless Behavior ain't, and they ain't work out. And then after that, I guess like how long after was Mindless Behavior did you meet up with Wallie?
I want to say I met up with Wallie in 2020, 21. Yeah, about 2020, 21.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you guys created a song that's part of my personal playlist.
Appreciate that, man.
I love that song.
I appreciate that, man.
Now, but I be feeling like a fraud singing that song because I got bitches trying to kill me for some shit that I forgot I done.
Well,
I never had no niggas or bitches trying to kill me for some shit.
I'll say maybe the reason why you like that song is maybe it's warning you. Woo! Don't be out here
doing dirt.
Doing nothing to no female that you ain't got no business. And don't be starting up with no dudes you ain't ready to go. Like, sometimes songs can be warnings and we like it because it makes us feel, music makes you feel a certain way. I got a song getting ready to drop called Section featuring Joe Moses and the Coyotes. Shout out to Joe Moses and the Coyotes for coming through and blessing me with the record. That record with the video is basically showing everyday people, whether you from the hood or you could be regular, from different sides of the spectrum, from different sides of the rag, red and blue and neutral. Hey, it don't matter. Just being you and being who you are and standing on what you believe in, that should make you want to be you and not be nobody else. So that record it's finna drop soon. It's called Section, and that is just basically shedding light on being original, being authentic. You get what I'm saying? So I can appreciate somebody like yourself liking a record like that. You know?
Yo, absolutely, man. Now that record, first of all, how did that record even come to be? How'd you link up with Wallie the Sensei?
I linked up with Wallie through a mutual individual that we know, and I met him. He was coming around my community a lot, and he told him, he was like, "Hey, yeah, that's the homie L. He do music. He be writing and stuff."
L Dog,
yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Double G.
Living daily on a gangster's grind. I can show you how a gangster grind, but if I do, I might, like. But nah.
Oh no,
hey,
no, so say it.
But nah. He was like, yeah, that's the homie, man. He be doing music and shit. Y'all should hook up. So we hooked up. Wallie kind of had like some kind of a hook, and Mar had the beat, and he was like, bro, we need to get in the studio. So I called my engineer, my friend Vic. Shout out to TDMG again. And yeah, man, we got in there. He helped. We created it. And now you have a West Coast classic, man.
Yo, that right there is definitely a classic, man. Now, I'll probably put that song. Now, like, I'll be going back and forth. Like, because to me, Wallie got 2 West Coast classics.
He got a banger. He got another. It's another banger that I like. He got called
03 Greedo is the
03 Flow.
Yeah, right? Yeah, right. 03 Flow, right? You know, and like that's where he pays homage to 03 Greedo.
Yeah, salute, man. Salute to that dude, man.
Right? Like so when I heard that, that's also another classic of his, man. But yeah, bro, that's definitely a classic record, man.
Right.
Now, after that record though, right?
Right.
Yo, I really again, like you've been trying to like drop the mixtape,
yeah, I got a mixtape called Blue Flame, Crip on Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I've been waiting for that shit for like 7 months now.
Nah, it's what it was. I had a situation to where my daughter, so I had to really put my priorities together. And she comes first. And it's deep. So like dealing with that, my team was like, look, you need to focus on that. And we're gonna get to it. It's created and we're gonna get to it and drop it. I know the people are expecting. They're expecting that and they're waiting for that. And I want to give them what they want, you know?
Of course. Yo, listen, with your sound, man. Well, first off, I'm going to say this, and I do want to apologize, right? So when I first heard like in your music, I'm like, yo, this shit is different from what I was expecting.
Right.
Because I was expecting the mathematical, systematical, emphatical, synthetical, right? I was expecting some real bars, you feel me? It was real bars, but it was melodic.
Right.
And then I'm like, wait, hold up now, bro. Like, this ain't the traditional LA sound. This man trying to copy Roddy. I didn't know. Hold up now, bro. Like, yo, Roddy got his sound from Yah-L. Right? That Yah-L was the one who actually pioneered that sound. Roddy just came through and just capitalized off that. So do you ever feel like, damn, yo, these niggas is like buzzing and popping off, you know, or going mainstream before me, and they're just running with my sound, right? So like by the time that I come through the door, niggas gonna, compare me to Roddy.
I was flattered. I was flattered. I was like, damn, took my style.
Jacking it off.
Like some jacking for beats type shit. You feel me? Because when I created that sound, management at the time was like, nah, we not finna do that. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm conveying with my team. I'm like, hey man,
it's hard.
Should we do that? He like, yeah, we should do that. But because he was like helping fund the project, I was like, all right, and once the deal wasn't right, the paperwork wasn't right, and I fell back from the situation, I looked up, Roddy was sounding like me. I'm like, damn, it sound like my son. You feel me? I was
like, what's going on?
Like, what's going on? Like, this dude sound like me. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, and I'm like, dang, bro. But it hit me different in a way too, because I was like, damn, I'm not talented that somebody got to really use my style.
Yeah. You ever thought, yo,
I was
man,
like, damn, you know?
Yo, man, I need that 20%.
Nah, man. Nah, man, I don't need nothing from that kid, man. He just needs to be him, you know?
I seen a dude sue Drake because, like, apparently, like, the same cadence he used on one of his songs, and he said that Drake and Chris Brown, no guidance, that their song right in there, and he's suing them for millions. So, like, you did have that option. So why did you choose not to go down that path?
Well, I didn't know the business. I had got a lawyer to help, you know, look over some paperwork because I just felt that was the right thing to do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And in that paperwork, it said your image, your likeness, your thoughts, your imagination, etc. We own it.
No, sorry. And not that. I'm saying, and you had the option to sue Roddy.
Right.
Why did you?
Why did I did? I mean, I didn't think that was. I don't know. I just didn't think. I wasn't thinking like that. I didn't think like that. You know what I'm saying?
You a much better man than niggas like me.
Man, I had a dude use. I had a dude use one of my records called Weekend Freak. Y'all, people might know it now as Weekend Lover. Okay, by Jamie Foxx. By Jamie Foxx.
Jamie Foxx.
Yeah.
You wrote for Jamie, or he just like
what it was. We had it was a mutual writer that introduced me, and we was in the studio at Underdog on 4th Street in downtown Hollywood. So we're down there, and I had a song called Weekend Freak. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm singing the song. I'm like, oh, my girl, don't suspect me of cheating. It's Thursday, getting real close to the weekend. Oh, man. And my producer was like, hey, that's kind of dope. Like, I let old boy hear it. He was like, oh, yeah, do that again. And I'm recording the song with him. I look up. He done constructed the song different. Gave it to Jamie. That's called Weekend Lover. I'm like, damn. I didn't know the business. I didn't know
that's yours.
That was me that influenced that record. You know, and then getting older and knowing that you can be in the studio with somebody and you not say it like this, word it like that. You get paid for that.
Yeah.
That's a creative thought process that you implicated, and that person used it and plateaued. They may go platinum off of you saying change hater. Hey, you feel me? How did kiss a bitch and want that?
Your Young Thug impression is crazy.
Oh man.
No, bro, it's actually insane. Like how great like you do like Young Thug. Now everybody else is good, but the Young Thug impression we doing is absolutely.
Nah, it was crazy because he was in the club out here, and he was at a club in Crazy Girls, the strip club.
Yeah.
And I seen him talking to one of my homeboys about bottle service. He was like, "Yeah, I get 20 bottles."
Yo, his voice is that.
I was like, "What the?" I was like, "Wait, huh?"
It's crazy because he's like a high voice guy, but he's really about it. Like that's insane to me. You feel me?
Yeah, they say he's a dude from his city, man. If you a real one, he a real one in the city.
He a real one.
That's what they say. I don't know, so I can't dispute it.
Yo, here, right? So a question for you, man. So when it comes to like the whole, like the LA sound, now. Right. Here's my theory as to why the LA sound hasn't gone, I guess, major yet, right? And when I say LA sound, again, I don't want to call out any, like individual artists, but, like the up-tempo LA sound, like the, nigga, I'm trying to get like that sound. But the sound that's like gone really, 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 really mainstream would be guys like Kendrick, Roddy, Blast, et cetera, but those guys don't sound like LA artists.
Well, again, they've created this character using their voice. Like they've created a different character. The voice and then the sound of it's like, dang, like I've never heard that before. It's not the typical LA sound. Because that's
why do you think that though?
Stepping outside the box. Depending on what artist you're talking about though.
No, right? So like, why do you think the LA sound don't take off as much as like those other sounds?
Maybe I don't know. It's just for me, it's the sound. Mm-hmm. It's being creative with your voice. For me,
yeah.
And I think people gravitate to things that are different and new to them. Like I heard certain artists like. It's a dude. I think he's from LA. He's called ASM Bobster. He got a unique sound.
Okay.
KK and Rockstar had him in a room. Another rapper. What's that dude name? You know his name? The rapper that hit him out, 10 him out, 10 him out. He rap like that, like.
Sada Baby.
Right? Not Sada Baby, no. But he's different too. But we talking about LA artists. But
no.
Boot it up, yeah, girl, zoot it up. Zoe Osama. That sounds different.
Okay,
it's different. That
Zoe Osama.
It's different.
I've heard of him.
It's different. Mm-hmm. The Blue Bloods Clan, to me, I like them. They different. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's like,
I
don't know, man.
Speaking of LA, you were really concerned about my safety, man. You feel me?
Yeah, man, because like,
when the whole, you feel me, thing, with the Spanish community.
Correct.
When that happened, I think Yah-L was the first one to like call me like, yo, nigga, like, is you good? Like, what's going on, right?
Right.
Now, one, what's your like take on, I guess, like the relationship in LA between both sides? Like, like what's the history of that?
Now today is it's integrated.
Yeah.
But before that, it wasn't always like that.
Man.
It wasn't always like it was like we couldn't go to their houses, you couldn't date their sisters. You know what I'm saying? It was like that.
Wow. How did things get that bad?
I think just being from the culture that we grew up in, like, and then them having a certain culture of them coming to our environment and our culture and adapting to that. I think, we was pushed in this, like our people were pushed in a certain position for survival, and not taking nothing from nobody else's struggle, but when you come from a foreign place and then you come here, it's like, damn, what the fuck? This is a different world. Mm-hmm. You get what I'm saying? And people don't accept it because they don't understand it, and then as they lived in the community for years, they started to see like, oh, this is really serious. Like these people really have hardships and they live in the hardships with us. So, as years go by and time change, you got people having relationships with them, having babies with them. And then relationships are built, friendships are built, going to school together. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
And it's just now it's different now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that was the first time that I I'm so like oblivious to a lot of things, but that was the first time that I realized, people are on eggshells and like people are somewhat, like not afraid but cautious, that shit could go.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, it's not just us, but shit could go like where it's, it becomes a, like an actual situation now where both sides are not going at it. And I didn't even know that, man. So like, one, what are like some ways, especially for somebody like myself who's, who's new here, and who's new to media, how can, again, like my plan wasn't to start no race war, but how do I quote unquote avoid, like starting that or even like walking that line?
Man, stay out of them politics. Mm-hmm. You've been warned.
Yeah.
You've been warned by KK. You was warned by Rockstar.
My first week.
Myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a real statement. Like, they have their politics.
Yeah.
And we have our politics. So when I was concerned, I was like, damn, it wasn't just me. It was the brothers. They was concerned too.
Yeah.
I was concerned because I'm like, my thought process was like, bro, don't know what the fuck going on. Mm-hmm. So people was like, oh, Flakko, messy, this, that. First off, let's slow down.
Yeah.
Let's just take in consideration, dude is from a whole nother place that probably doesn't go through this type of situation. Mm-hmm. Now, I'm not saying it isn't racism where you come from, but this is a different politic over here. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, you didn't know. And so we got to use our minds and say, bro, coming from a place where he didn't know. Exactly. And I feel like I'm being an older brother because I don't have older brothers.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I am the older brother. So I'm like, on some big bro shit, like, hey, nah, Flakko, is you straight?
Yeah.
And my thought was like, let us handle Flakko.
Yeah.
You guys handle your people, let us handle ours, and let's school him and educate him. That's what that was about. It wasn't like, oh, no, it's let us handle ours, y'all handle y'all, because at the end of the day, you didn't know. And I'm glad that it turned out good for you.
I mean, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But that's just the understanding that you should have now is like,
just stay out that other
stay out they politics, because at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with you, bro.
Of course, definitely.
You feel me? And you know, I fuck with you, KK fuck with, a lot of us fuck with you because we know you didn't know no better. Yeah. But you know better now.
Yeah, of course, man.
So, you know what I'm saying?
Of course. Yo, question
we
for
good.
you, right?
We good. Yeah.
Listen, absolutely. Now, speaking of LA, so shout out to Nipsey. He just got his star.
Oh, yeah. Salute to his whole team and family for that, man.
Yeah. Now, there were some, you know, some conversations being had about whether or not he deserved it or not, but we won't even touch on that. Yeah.
Oh, man.
Now, if Yah-L was in charge of the Hollywood Walk of Fame and Who Gets Stars, who would be the next artist on your list other than E40, right?
Oh man,
right?
Dang, man.
Other than E40 to get a star,
artist?
Well, artist
or anybody.
Entertainer, right? Because
just anybody in the entertainment?
Yeah.
That's wow. Ooh, the body of work, the involvement in. I look at a lot of things.
Or look, I'm gonna give you 3 names, all right?
Okay,
and
let's narrow it. Let's see what you come up with, because I'm curious to see what
you
LA.
Tell me who's more deserving. Let's do The Game, Chris Brown, and then we can probably do. And then we can probably do who's a. In fact, all right, The Game, Chris Brown, and let's do.
This nigga
and let's do.
I know you want to say something so bad.
Too Short. So The Game.
Oh my God.
Chris Brown and Too Short.
Is he serious right now?
What? I don't know. So The Game, Chris Brown and Too Short. Who should get one again? And if you're saying
fucking bullshit, fucking Flakko.
If you're saying nobody should, hey bro, hey, fucking break it down why nobody should get one. But yeah, out of those 3, should they get one? Sorry, who? Out of those 3, who should get one? And if nobody, explain why.
Chris Brown,
The Game, and Too Short.
Yeah. Oh my fucking God. These 3 gentlemen are all creative in their selective talents.
Yes, sir.
They're very talented individuals. Game, Chris Brown,
and Too Short.
Oh my gosh, bitch, shake that monkey. I don't know.
Oh,
I'm reciting lyrics. I'm thinking.
You have one person who clearly had the most successful career, and then
Chris Brown. That's Chris Brown. He has the most successful career. So if we're going to base it off, I mean, if we were basing it off of that,
no. Based off of you got all the power. Who is Yah-L gonna pick?
I got all the power to be like, yeah, they gonna get it.
Or none of them get it.
A walk on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to pull a. Oh man,
nobody gets it.
No,
come on, just pick one. Come on now. And who's getting it?
You said who? Chris Brown. That's crazy. You're a psychic. I was thinking Chris Brown. I was thinking him. The reason why I was thinking Chris Brown, because he's the next to Michael.
You crazy. You was out of your mind.
Dancing, creativity.
Out of your mind. Chris Brown, the next to Michael? How? Listen.
And his generation.
No.
No. Flakko.
And here's why it's a no for me. Chris Brown just sold 70,000 copies first week. Now, if we're saying his talent-wise, he's the next to Michael, I could probably say talent-wise, but again, though, there's a lot of other niggas here who can dance and sing. So talent-wise, I don't know how to gauge or really represent talent, but his career, he's not next up.
Well, I mean, Game he's a lyricist. You know, he's dope. He's a lyricist.
Yeah,
no, I give him that credit for the writing. You know what I'm saying? His penmanship.
Yeah. But Chris Brown, right?
From a musical perspective. I'm speaking solely from a musical perspective.
Out of those three, then yes, Chris Brown, right? And I would have also picked
Chris Brown.
Yeah, well,
you know what I'm saying?
But to say he's the next Michael, a second to Michael. No way, no.
Not saying he's second to Michael, but he's the Michael of his generation.
You think The Weeknd hasn't surpassed Chris Brown?
Oh my gosh. Why did I do that?
I'm just saying, listen, man. And listen,
God,
bro, like
damn, Flakko.
In terms of platinum albums, hits, Chris Brown got it because he's been like out for longer.
You just keep putting him in the mix. You keep putting him at the top. You saying, oh yeah, he got Flakko, just rested.
I don't know now.
Chris, bro.
I think Usher is the next since Michael. You feel me? And for sure. But past the Chris Brown
talk. Put your thumb down.
But past the Chris Brown talk. Now,
yeah, he's dope.
A rapper recently came to LA and he was involved in a very unfortunate situation, Quando Rondo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Now, you are a hood veteran, a vet, a real smart dude, strategic.
Seven-star general.
You feel me? Real 7-star, you feel me?
Facts.
War general. How would you advise artists to move? And then also too, like we found out that he was out here dissing, dissing folks. So how would you advise a rapper coming to LA, he's completely oblivious, don't know nothing. Would he just check in? Or how do you stay
First off,
safe?
you just can't check in with anybody. Mm-hmm. When that checking in thing is used so loosely. Mm-hmm. When you meet, when you come out here and you're not from LA and you want to get tapped in, I suggest you do your extensive research on the people that you tapping in with. Mm-hmm. Some of these dudes might have smut on their name, but dudes like myself and KK, we don't got no smut on our names. You can't find no paperwork, no funny shit,
no nothing.
We don't have paperwork. So it's like when you come out here and you tap in with certain individuals, tap in with the right people that's not gonna put you in fuckery. You ain't finna have you in your enemy hoods. How you around, now you can't prevent when you go out and things happen. But if you ain't out here doing no extra out shit, you ain't dissing niggas and you basically provoking. I don't advise no rapper that provoked any artist that's not from LA to come out here to LA and think it's sweet, because it ain't sweet out here. Mm-hmm. It's not sweet. It's far from sweet. Now you might have some rappers that's cool because okay, they want to get in the mix. That's cool. But if you know willingly and knowingly that you've been dissing artists in LA and you coming out here on some free willy nilly shit, bro, what are you expecting?
Man.
Why do niggas think coming to LA is Hollywood?
Well, because Hollywood is in LA, right?
And that's Hollywood.
Yeah.
First off, niggas don't even be in LA like that. Niggas don't be in a trench. Niggas ain't in the West B's. Niggas ain't in the PVs. You feel me? They not in the hoods.
On West Adams, no.
They not in the hood. So all that shit, niggas talking about I'm in LA. No, nigga, you in Beverly Hills. Mm-hmm. Okay, niggas can get shot up there too. You know why? Yeah. Because y'all announce where y'all from, location, and nigga, you up there?
Yeah.
Niggas will pull up how I pull up.
Yeah.
Niggas will pull up on you.
Man.
And check your temperature. And so now
you're saying the only way to stay safe in LA after you got beef and smoke with other people, after you diss somebody, is to tap in. That's it.
You better tap in with some real ones,
man.
Because a lot of these dudes be wearing this title as a real one, and they whole background is smutty, smutty putty, and they're duddies. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I ain't no dud. You feel me? My background checks out. Wack did a background check on me. He came back and was like, "Oh, you crazy." Yeah, nigga, I'm crazy.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, listen, I'm so glad, you feel me, that I responded back and played, and played it perfectly, man.
Now what it was, bro, is like I said, it was a misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You had your thoughts and how you felt because you didn't know.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? And I can respect you for allowing it to be what it was, because again, I didn't even know who you was.
Exactly.
And then we start, texting each other. I'm like, man, I'm gonna have to holler at bro. Like, that was my first thing. It wasn't, I'm gonna beat this nigga. Yeah. I thought about it. But I had to really understand, like, you didn't
everybody,
know, bro.
Listen, and everybody thinks that I'm this, like, so even like Rockstar say, yo, I thought like you was like 6'1", 2, like 280, 300. So I'm not a small guy. I'm still physically imposing. But I'm not, you feel me? But I'm not tall, man. Listen, man, right? So before we head up out of here, man, what's coming next up?
Man, Blue Up Section.
Section coming
Joe Moses featuring the Coyotes and myself. This is my record. It's called Section. Be on the lookout for that. Mm-hmm. We got the Project Blue Flame, Crip on Fire.
Wait, Coyotes, right? Like they're like the Spanish guys, right?
Correct.
So, question for you now. I hate to ask you about just mad rappers.
That's cool.
But Swifty Blue said he ain't signing to no Negro. Well, he said black man, but AKA Negro. Like, what's your thoughts on that, man? Do you think that, I guess, that, again, I don't think it's racist. That's just my,
if that's where if that's what he feel. Mm-hmm. That's what you feel.
Now, do you think the backlash that he got was worth it or deserved?
Why? What did you say it for? What was the intent of you saying that? Why would you have to say that? I mean, is it piggybacking off of another situation? If that's how you feel, then don't do it.
Yeah.
But for you to have to verbally say that, what was the intent behind that? Like, I don't know, bro. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I don't know. Quite frankly, don't care. I don't listen to his music. Don't, you know what I'm saying? So it didn't bother me none. At the end of the day, but for my people, it's like, what was that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if that's just how you feel, nigga, that's how you feel. Stay over there. You feel me? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I fuck with Mexicans that fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the Coyotes. They came through, blessed my record.
And they're signed to Wack, right?
I guess.
Yeah. You see?
Yeah.
You see, so Mexican rappers can sign to like black guys.
Yeah, I mean, their business is their business.
Yeah. Man.
You know what I'm saying?
We're here. So it's a section with Joe Moses.
And we putting things in motion, and I have a song called Motion getting ready to drop also.
When?
Oh man, the video, we in video mode. So it's like,
wait, is that song some real aggressive LA shit or some melodic shit?
What do you think? Take a guess.
Here, so you've been giving us the real melodic shit for years, so I'll probably say you about to start rapping the bombastic, fantastic. I got a nigga to feel fast.
I think you might want to hit a record and be a judge of character. Judge it for yourself.
Yo, listen, man. Yo, I'm excited, man. Here, and last thing, man. Yo, K, come here, K.
K.
Listen, man. Before our official interview, K, do you have anything to plug, man?
Nah, I don't need that.
You don't rap?
Nah.
Yeah, man, spit.
This nigga is 6'3" with tattoos for no reason. You don't rap, my nigga? Well, man, listen, man, K, do you have any friends that's like dropping something you want to plug? Hip hop trends? Well, Mike, yeah.
Oh, I'm like, shit.
Nah, you good. Shit, Rockstar got a podcast that he about to start doing in Arizona.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna help him out with that. Pop up on the gang episode.
Well, definitely, man. Listen, man, hip hop trends, Yah-L shit is dropping soon, man. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world, man. We are out of here, folks.
Salute.
Peace.